feel best in the tiny dresses.
Hello and welcome to Girls Avenue. Yes, we have rebranded. It's Girls Avenue from now on, and we're promising you, bringing you more entertainment, more information, more gossip, more drama, more controversies. And you know what we're talking about when we talk about controversies. So welcome. My name is Irama Ato, proudly brought to you by Savannah Diaries Multimedia and supported by Time Media Production. Today, yeah, we'll be wondering why I'm wearing this. It was forced on me. We'll come back. We'll talk about what we have. It's about girls and sports and relationships. Hold on.
Some girls feel best in the tiny dresses.
Welcome back. This is Girls Avenue with myself, Irama Ato, and today we're touching on football season and its implications on relationships. You might see me wearing Barcelona. Yeah, well, I love Barcelona, but the reason why I love Barcelona is because of Messi. That is all, if you ask me. So if you go on ahead, I won't know anything again. But today we're going to look into what sports is doing, or what soccer or football is doing in our relationships. Is it breaking it? Is it sustaining it? Is it messing it up? I am here with our beautiful, beautiful ladies. The one you already know, Drama Queen. You already know her. And then we have a newbie in the house. We have Josephine Brago from Diamond FM, and then we have Miss Hamida Osman, AZ. The AZ has to come in. The AZ has to come in. Let me remind you again that we're probably brought to you, Girls Avenue is probably brought to you by Savannah Diaries Multimedia, supported by Time Media Production, Wear Nation Ghana, Dainty Looks, Azu Collection, and Top Visage. Ladies,
hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're looking sporty. Are you looking sporty and healy?
Yeah, I mean,
what's the secret?
I'm blending it. Like, I want to look all sporty and still look chic. I love that. I love my heels. They make me.
Yeah, we know. You've established that. We know that you and heels don't. I wanted to say something, but let's put it aside for something else. Hamida, you are new.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I'll first of all say, how do you see this place?
Very cool. I love the people around, especially you.
Thank you. Especially
don't be jealous. Just
no, I am. Especially right. Sports. Let's say football. Not, we might go into swimming, basketball, what else? Athletics, tennis. There are a whole lot. But the one that is getting most attention is football. I know they have seasons. I'm going to push you guys into the why. I know Hamida is not so much into sports, but Hamida, what team do you support? No, don't just say because you're wearing that, because I know there's a reason why you're wearing that one. What do you know about football?
Actually, you know, football is one of the entertainment guys. Let me just say, guys really love to involve themselves into, and they love to like put more effort to get the juicy stuff from it. So in a way, I love football. But
do you sort of know why guys love football? Aside entertaining, because I'm struggling to get the reason why they love football so much.
Both male and female would do football a lot, as in they play. But it looks like guys have so much into it, and they have the energy to make it lively. Just like you see when you see a female on a pitch and a guy on a pitch, there's so much different. Even though girls try to put in all their energy to get it happen, but when you compare it to a male's energy, it's never the same. So I think that is more reason why guys are so much into football as compared to female.
Right. Again, I wanted to find out this. Do you know the rules?
The rules?
Yeah, the rules.
The only thing I can remember is Sulia.
Which one is the Sulia? Which is Sulia?
Sulia is when the football passes in between.
So you can exhibit the rules.
Like kind of when you're like this and the ball passes.
Let me tell you something. About that one. When I was younger, my mom loves football a lot. My parents, they love football a lot. So when we're all sitting by the TV and then watching and we're more like watching the ball. When the ball passes through it, I shout, go! They didn't understand why. I keep shouting during the goal. I was like, why? I was like, oh, he has scored. So like the moment it passed, I know it scored. It's like, how much 10. I've just scored 10. I thought when the ball passes through
your legs,
it's a goal.
Even when it's offside, you say go.
Josephine, you're welcome.
Thank you.
But I know you are very enthusiastic on these matches.
I love football.
I see your post on Facebook, trolling
the Chelsea fans, especially.
I didn't even want to say it, but you have said it. Trolling the Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Let me. What is it with football and men?
Okay. First off, let me say hi to our viewers, and they've been so supportive. I mean, Girls Avenue, formerly Girls Talk, is gaining grounds, and I'm so excited how people are receiving it and making it.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, I'll be reading our comments that's coming through, and we have families in Liberia and Nigeria.
It's great, and shouts to all our viewers. Okay, so talking of football, it's not only men that are into football, but like majority of men. It's more of men than the women. I love football personally because growing up I was a footballer.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
You get it. So this is some of the things people don't know about me. But growing up, I was a footballer.
That explains yours. That explains. Now I really understand things now.
Yeah.
Things are making sense now. Things are really now making sense now.
Please, someone shut this girl. No, seriously. Okay, so I've been doing sports right from JHS until I completed SS. So I'm really a sport fan. But football is everything. For instance, when you find yourself in a relationship with a guy who loves football, and then you love football as well, it's epic.
It's epic?
Yeah.
What is epic about it?
Okay, so it's so interesting. Like being with someone you share certain things with. It's amazing. Guys love football, even though it's not all guys that are into football, but like majority of the guys love football, and mostly like it's causing this toll on relationships. So when a guy finds a lady who understands what he loves and loves what he loves, it's like finding someone who has something in common with you. You are able to share. So if it's football season, like we are now.
What are we now? What season are we in now? Well, you're educating me. Yes, it's funny. It is funny. What season are we in now?
No, we're in a football season. Yeah. They're playing the EPL, the Champions League, the FA. Like a lot is going on. I'm talking about internationally. And even I think in Africa they are still playing the qualifiers for African Cup of Nations.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're in the football season. So this is the period guys mostly have to stay a little bit away from the ladies just to go have the boys time, because someone might have a television in his room and can't get access to football matches, but then they prefer going outside their rooms to go join the rest of the guys out there to watch football with them, because there is this this feeling when they are together, cheering each other's team, throwing shades at each other, wanting, like, it's the energy, it's just beautiful when you see guys always like watching football together. But what I'm trying to say is that football is not all about the men, even though we just have some fewer women who participate or love to have anything to do with football.
But so if you're saying, if I understand you right, if a guy likes football, he means a lady who also likes football. It's a deal breaker.
It's a great combination. Sometimes things do not really work that way, especially when you are in a relationship with someone you have who has so much in common with you. Sometimes you need the balance. Okay, the person is this way, you are also this way. But when it comes to football is a game that brings people together a lot. Sometimes when you're watching matches, you see the people at the stadium, you see the love. People who don't even know each other, you see how they relate to each other just because they support a particular a team. You get it? So football has a way of bringing people together. It also bridges the gap of, let's say, the tribalism, sometimes even racism and all that through football. People are educated on how to, connect. Because when you are together watching a match, for instance, we are supporting I'm a Man U fan.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Okay.
I'm supporting Man U. She supports Man U. But then, like, we have some, friction between us. But on the day of, let's say, the game or the match, you see that, like, we are all we have one agenda. We are all cheering our team to win. When there is a goal, we're going to hug. We're going to, high five each other. Like, so football is a game of
Then
unity.
after that, you go back to your friction?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, when that is happening, it brings people together, and then they end up, getting closer than they even realize they are. You get it? So, I mean, yeah, it has so many advantages. Not to even talk of the fun of it. Football is so fun. It's like, it's so delicious.
Yeah, because you see why I'm quiet. So I give you all the time for you to talk about it. Let's talk on the rules on the field.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
No, I know.
Blabbing about it.
I know a few. Okay. I know of the offside. I know.
Which one is the
throw
offside?
In. Okay, offside. For instance, like if I'm scoring like here, and then I give a pass to you, my teammate, and then you are ahead of your opponent.
Yeah.
The one who is defending, you are ahead of your opponent. That's an offside. So you get the ball.
If I'm ahead of the opponent, it's an offside?
Yes, it's an offside. Yeah. You shouldn't be ahead of your opponent.
And which one is a free kick?
The free kick is, for instance, like, if
right now, because
you see the way I'm going to whack you right now.
Whack me how?
Don't worry, I'll show. I'll demonstrate it. So, if there is a push or a pull or something, you push someone down, and then they take. That's a free kick. Like, they take it against you. That's a free kick. Like I said, I know a couple of them, like the throw in, the corner kick, the indirect,
We'll come back to the rules on the corner kicks and the whacking kicks and everything.
And the penalty.
And the penalty.
Every lady knows the penalty.
Well, penalty is sweet. Yeah, nobody comes to, interfere. You have to score. But if you don't score...
I'm surprised how come she didn't mention that first.
Penalty is like so common. Everyone.
We'll come back and we'll talk about superstitions around football, and then we'll get into the relationship bit.
Okay.
Girls Avenue. Hold on, stickers day.
Some girls feel best in the tiny dresses. Some
Welcome back. This is Girls Avenue, proudly brought to you by Savannah Multimedia and supported by Time Media Production. We're talking about sports, particularly football, and girls, and then we equate it to the relationship. And we were on rules. I got to know about what? Which one did you say?
A video assistant referee.
No, you said something before. Now you're coming with something new.
No, I thought that was okay.
Well, we're talking about the
free kick.
Yeah, free kick, and is it offside?
Yeah.
And something.
Corner kick.
Which one is a corner kick?
Yeah, and then the penalty. A corner kick.
You know about throwing.
Okay, throwing is when the defender. I don't know. Please help me out.
Which one is the throwing?
No, throwing, like, if the ball crosses the line and it's not the lines beside the pole, that is throwing. But if it goes like, for instance, if I play the ball to my my keeper, or it crosses the line by the pole on my side, that is a corner kick. But throwing is like the ball crossing any of the lines outside of the field, aside the lines just next to the pole.
So you just have to throw in.
It's a throw in.
Okay. And then let's talk about the referees. I know we have one that has been running around with the footballers. And then we have, this is true?
Yes, we used to call them the linesmen.
Okay, linesmen.
The assistant referees.
And they are supposed to do what?
2, 3. They're checking the lines.
This is our sports personality today.
Yeah, you see. So like, I'm kind of, it's like, my head, died that much. Yeah. So those two men are assisting the referee, who is, apparently like he's just one person. He can't see everything going on. So I mean, those people are also checking the lines, checking the offside I was talking about, and also some players can be very tricky. They hit each other without even the referee knowing it. So these guys are also there to check all those things.
And I hear there's another one to the VAR you mentioned before.
And sometimes something can happen. For instance, a penalty, but it can be very critical, a crucial one. It's not very clear as to who pushed who touched what, in the 18 box. Not only in the 18, but anywhere around the field. But
I am shocked, actually. Seriously, the way Josephine is going about with his sport details, I'm sure guys are there like, this is my dream, girl.
no, but that's someone is sitting there like, wow, look. She's confusing the two guys because we don't know.
Well, it could be that it could also be that you're confused.
Yeah, but like I mean, to the best of my understand it. So the VAR is like a screen. So the referee will go watch what really happened, because in very advanced countries, technology is so high. Every detail on the field is captured. So whatever goes on and the referee isn't able to see it clearly, or the assistant referees can't also testify to, he refers to the video and then he gets to know exactly what happened. Sometimes even players can call referees to check that, because I mean, this person touched the ball. No, he didn't touch it. So the referee will have to go clarify that from there.
Well, let's get on to your. I'm sure Hamida is lost in the rules, so I'm not even going to push her and make it more terrible, because I'm equally lost in that. But let's go into your favorite players, and then I'll come back to the fast going about CR7 being the GOAT. When I first heard goat, I said, yeah, he's a goat. People were like, do you know what he means? I thought they were dissing him, actually. Apparently, it's an accolade.
Okay.
He's not my favorite, though. I'm not saying it's somebody's favorite. You know what I'm talking about.
I know, right? And you are forced to like him.
I was actually forced to wear his jersey, but how rebellious I am. I said, no, you can't force me to wear his jersey like that. So I picked my other one. Let's talk about your favorite players. Who is yours?
I mean, for now. Okay, so there is this guy I love so much, personally, not because of, because of his play, but I love him so much because, they always say behind every successful woman, there is a man, there is a woman, but behind every good goal-scoring player, there is an assistant. And he assists, like everywhere. I'm talking about Ozil.
Who?
Mesut Ozil. Oh, okay, please. All right, so I love Ozil. Also, which team is he?
Are you asking me?
No, I love him, but currently, I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know he used to be at Madrid, but now he's not. Can you help me where he is now? No, seriously. Arsenal, yes, Arsenal. He's now an Arsenal player, and I love him. But as for Ciro, because I'm a Man U fan, he used to be at Manchester United, and I mean.
But then the one you're supporting now, you don't have a favorite player in there.
No, I
Manchester
do.
United.
But you said players.
I said player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You pick one. You don't get to
but seriously, it doesn't necessarily have to be from the team I support.
Okay.
I mean, we have
But why do you support it though?
Manchester.
Yes.
Yes.
Because your boyfriend supports it.
There was a time.
You see what I'm wearing? It's because your boyfriend supports it.
No, not because. I mean, it's been long. This guy. He was.
Yeah, it's because your boyfriend supports it.
he was a Man U fan,
right?
And he made me love, the team, and also not because of him, but because of how they play. I loved Sir Alex Ferguson, the former coach.
Okay.
Sir, he was great. I mean, I loved everything he used to do with the team. So yeah, Manchester is a great team. The whole world. You can go argue with your ancestors. I mean, it's fine.
Well, let me not even argue, because my dad supports Manchester since then. If I start to say anything right now, if I get him,
you get your money.
What were you saying?
Yeah.
Amida, you have a favorite player, you have a favorite team?
Not really, but because he supports one team and he has a favorite, so I go with that.
So what team does he support?
Basel.
Oh, the one I'm wearing right now.
Yeah,
oh, he's a good man. He's a good man.
So I actually support that.
Okay.
In fact,
so do you watch the games with him?
Not all the time.
But sometimes
when it's a national league or something, then I feel he has to watch it. So I'm doing nothing. So sometimes I just join.
And then
it's
you
not
watch it
out
with
of
him.
interest or something. I do it.
You don't ask unnecessary because they said, sometimes when watching football with ladies, it's very
annoying.
annoying.
When you love someone, you tend to love everything about this individual. So when
then I'm loving
you
wrongly.
can't just take away that interest.
I am loving wrongly.
You're loving wrongly.
Actually wearing blue and red right now. Yeah, but
so I'm actually into that particular team because he loves that team and he has one particular player who happens to be his favorite.
And you
That's
also
how
love
come
it.
I'm also falling in love with this team.
Who's the player?
Is it Messi? Yeah.
Messi, I like that.
So it's Messi. So it's Messi. Okay, so would you say that girls are into football because their guys are into football? But then they're not doing the same for us. Let's say we love the telenovelas, but then they don't.
Exactly,
we love the makeups, so
but they don't.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's kind of complicated. The way we actually fall in love with what they love doing, but when it comes to us, we don't get it back.
Right.
Especially with the telenovelas. I don't do telenovelas, but a lot of times these guys criticize their girls watching telenovelas, and they even go like, when you watch telenovelas, you want us to treat you like such. Meanwhile, they are white and we are black. Sometimes a lot of guys say that a lot. That those kind of pampering attention the whites get. We
expect it. Well, some girls do that. Yeah. Some girls take that.
After watching it,
they expect the same thing to happen.
Expect to get these flowers, surprise visits, and all that. Some guys are actually doing it all, but it's not as much as compared to the whites. You understand? So me, for instance, if I'm watching telenovela, I don't expect my guy to treat me as such. I expect him to love what I also love, because I'm also in love with his team or football. I join him to watch those things, even join him to the basketball courts. It's not like I love basketball because he loves it, so I have to just join him to the court.
So you're compromising a lot, and he should also compromise something. So they should understand that.
There's a problem here. When it comes to relationships and then like trying to compare certain things, you're always going to make a mistake. I love what you do, so you should also love it. Please, it doesn't happen that way. Get off your horse and then like relax. If you're loving him and then loving the things he does, fine, just do it because you want to do it. But doing it and expecting the person. For instance, we are talking about telenovelas. Okay, I support your team and I'm all down for you and I support what you love, but you can't support me when I'm watching my telenovela. What in the name of God are you asking me to do?
No, the thing is,
watch it with you or like leave the TV for you. You get it? Like there is always.
No, but I know.
We know guys
in as much as some of the guys, girls get dramatic about not loving the telenovela with me, and I'm loving the sports with you. Guys also make it to sometimes when when league season is about to start on Facebook. Yeah, the league season is about to start. Ladies, shift. Give us the remote. Why are you announcing it?
Because I mean it's almost like 24/7. The lady is with the remote, like sitting there, like just press screen. Like 5 minutes, she'll change. She'll change. You get it, guys. Do not often. I would say like not all guys, but most guys often don't watch television. Like they don't possess television like we do. So the season is just some short period of time. They feel like, okay, please, it's our time to also enjoy what we love so much. So why don't you let us enjoy in peace? I think it's always funny when they say that, because it's not as if we are even going to listen to them anyways. If you want to watch football, get up, go out with your friends, then go watch football. Like I said earlier, usually guys don't even like watching football alone.
Yeah, they have to watch it with their friends.
They want, they want to be arguing. Exactly.
Argument makes it much fun.
So they prefer even going outside the house.
Do you have a situation where it's an all girl watching football?
Oh yes, I mean
I have never seen that before.
I used to do that with my friends a lot. Okay, apparently like those ladies
were
dating.
Friends?
No, they were dating footballers. So like they tend kind of to like football a lot. So much, so we all watch football together.
So you were all dating footballers?
No, I didn't say I was dating a footballer. Did I say that?
I'm just adding up 1, 2, 3 here and there. If they were dating football, what were you doing there amongst them?
You get what I mean?
So you guys were dating footballers, and you had to, because yes, I've seen wives and you know of footballers where they have to be at the field to support their husbands. If you're not there, it becomes the news that you are not there.
In as much as we are talking about all the excitement when it comes to football and blah blah blah, but there are issues, you know, with these things too, especially when it's the football season. It affects a lot of relationships.
Exactly. Yeah. So hold on that, and we'll come back. We'll talk about the effects on the relationship when it comes to football. Right. So this is Girls Avenue with myself, Irama Ato. We'll be right back. Hold on. Don't go away.
Some girls feel best in the tiny dresses. Some
Welcome back. This is Girls Avenue with myself, Irama Arthur, and we are discussing or talking about football season and its implications on relationships. And we're also delving into why girls apparently, majority of the time we're into it because the guy likes it. Yeah, probably that's it. But I need to say a very big thank you to we are having, you know, fans are coming in all the way from Liberia. I want to say a very good evening going out to Rosalind Joseph. You contacted us and we say thank you for that. And you asked for our WhatsApp. We have our WhatsApp line now opened. You can send in, now this is it, you can send in your stories, your topics you want us to talk about. You can send in your problems. And we promise we'll hide your identity. We will not expose you. And then we'll bring it up here and talk about it. I also want to say a very, very good evening going out to Ruana George. It says, this is awesome. Thanks so much for the initiative. We say thank you very much. Abbas also says, awesome initiatives. A lot is happening to females in the northern region. We'll be glad to share if giving the mandate. We will give you the mandate. We'll give you that. And you come here and then we also want to move forward. So we'll definitely invite you. And then Susan Okoli also says, nice one. Say thank you very much. And then Crystal says that I sensitize girls on menstrual hygiene. I hope to work with you soon. And we'll hope to work with you soon too. Let me also say special thank you going out to my personal person, Kekuedo. I know somebody's going to be jealous. He updated me on the sports things when I was coming. I was saying, so he helped me with this. And he is on Sports 24 online. You can get on there and then you get updated on anything and everything sports. Let's come back to the implications, effects. I know there's a good, there's a bad, and there's a worse.
Yeah.
Have you experienced any worse thing that football has done?
Sure. When it comes to relationship, a lot of times, I sometimes even regret having to support him to do that because I feel because I'm supporting you, that's fine. Football is what you love watching. Go ahead and satisfy your want of football. But it seems it's getting out of hand.
Right.
Sometimes you feel you need your man around you. You need to have time together, and that is when he tells you that there's a football match and I don't want to watch it at home. I would love to join my friends out there.
And then when you go out there, you might meet
you understand.
like Josephine said, when you meet a girl who loves football, then it clicks from there on, then things start happening. I know the guys are guilty, so you know their faces. You see their faces now. I know they're very guilty.
Very. And he knows perfectly well that I would love to go out there with him when the guys are so much around and all that. If it's home and they visit, that's fine. But for me to go out there with him to watch football and all, sometimes I feel very uncomfortable with some of the people around. So I wouldn't love to go out with him at all. And I wouldn't love him to also go out leaving me at home. So it tends to be a problem. And sometimes when he's living at home and then you need time to talk and he's focusing much on football and what you need to discuss, you just feel like we should discuss it.
He's not paying attention.
He's not even paying attention. His attention is all in the football, unless you get him into some dirty talks, excuse me to say.
And then like he gets into it.
To get his attention closer to you.
But do you think that it works? Sometimes you even wear a bikini and even lingerie and it doesn't
even
trigger.
Forget about the touches and what you wear.
Oh, okay.
Just chip in with some dirty talk. You grab his attention to whatever. For me, it works with me. So
I got a trick there. You've got tricks there.
It works with me, so I don't know about others. She can also try.
Oh, definitely.
I know Josephine is doing it. But Josephine...
No, for now, I'm single, so like, yeah.
Well, you just told us that you are supporting it because of your boyfriend.
No,
I said like former.
So you are...
Yeah, for now, yeah. So it's true, like.
Just realize the platform you're on it right now.
Yeah, I'm not dating. That's okay. If I should say,
no, don't bring me into the way you're pointing your fingers and say I don't.
You're freaking somebody out right now. Just before crying out loud. Will you? You know, there are certain things she say that she can't just take them back.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I've said this.
She's
before.
on her own.
No, I've said this before to you and on. I think even on your show.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like I'm as open as an open book, and I don't really mind talking about these kind of things. But like, yeah.
So you're ready to mingle?
No, I'm not ready.
Oh.
Like being single sometimes is base. So like I'm enjoying my
then just
time.
give it a try. Chipping in with the dirty talk when his attention is so much on the
I'll go and watch football with Rama and some so like I'll chip that.
You see what she wants to implicate me and make it look like I am the one putting it. I do not know whatever it is she's talking about. Josephine, the effects.
Yeah, like Mohammed said, you know, everything good or nice has its own implications and complications and all that. Football, yes, has a lot of effects when it comes to like on relationships. She said, you know, the attention, the time, and all that. But sometimes I feel like, oh, girl, come on, please, really, that particular time, that's when you need attention. But yes, I mean, we seek for those things at times when you don't know when you need to have a talk. That's very important. The conversation with your partner, so it comes. And guys go out to watch football with their friends, leaving their women home. Like she's also said something. Sometimes I don't blame the guys entirely. She wouldn't want to go out there to be in the midst of guys.
Yeah, but
even though her guy is there, because they are cheering and arguing and all that. You're like, and you have no idea what is even going on. Yes, and these guys at that point will not even understand that. Okay, my woman is very uncomfortable. But I mean, he wants so badly to go out to watch this football with his friends so much that he doesn't even care how you're feeling at that time. He feels like, oh, I'll be back. Come on. And one thing I also witnessed, a friend of mine who is married, and anytime there is a match, her husband actually is a diehard fan for one of the teams. Whenever there is a match, this guy, I mean, they have their house. This guy's friends, over 10 guys, could come into the house, troop into the house, comes to them, be watching football, and the noise, and someone is entering here to go pick water. You know, somebody like me, I love my privacy a lot, and I don't usually like it when people are like all around my place. So when it happens that way, the woman is so uncomfortable. She cannot complain because, I mean, friends are even going to say, your woman is very this, that. But guys, like sometimes I feel like the men do not really understand, I mean, how much this affects us. Someone coming into my house to watch a football match, entering, I mean, my kitchen is very important to me. You don't go into my kitchen to pick what? Like, they do all these kind of things, but you cannot complain. You have to just keep a smiley face, but you're not happy. Men should really pay attention to that.
Right. So on that note, we'll end on that one. We really need you guys to pay attention. It's at least to be considerate about what the woman feels.
I want to say a very good evening to my sweetheart, I mean, Kwako Dro. You love me too much and I love you too.
Tension.
Like really? Like seriously? Alright, a special good evening going out to you, Mukadi.
My prince, my darling Prince Mukadi, you are the love of my life. And
right, on that note, like I said, we need to be very considerate about what you might think that is football, you love it, and she's getting your attention, she's irritating you. Just a few minutes, or just be considerate about it. Watch, but do not put all your attention on that, and don't make her feel like she's not important right that moment, because after that you want to hit, and then you'll be coming to her. Yeah, so let's be considerate about it, and the girls too. Yes, don't stress, don't fret. Allow them. It's just how many minutes? 90 minutes, right?
Just 90 minutes.
Give them that time. It's a compromise here and there, and then things will move on smoothly and very wonderfully. Thank you for your time. This is Girls Avenue. My name is Irama Ato, proudly brought to you by Savannah Multimedia and Time Media Production. Directed by Joe Gamley of Time Media Production and also proudly produced by Nana Ankobia. Have a lovely evening.